Ren, ready for you. Let's get it.
I'm standing on these stones, I plant these aching bones down. King without a throne now, waves are crashing out. I'm scrolling through my phone, there's no one I can call now. I guess I'm all alone, how did that end up here? Now pull yourself together, boy, reconstruct like Lego toys. These thoughts you have could soon destroy the progress you have made. It's pulling down like gravity.
Man, if Ren was like making these songs in like 2013 in California, this nigga would be one of the biggest artists ever. This sound just and this is older shit, you know, but this sound just reminds me of like that gym class heroes kind of, you know what I mean? That kind of, or is it Travis Porter? Was that the nigga from it? Ren's better than Travis Porter, but I'd put it in the same kind of wheelhouse, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, this can work for pop. But the reason why I say Ren's so much better than Travis Porter is because the writing is much better than I Want to Be a Millionaire or Travis Barker. No, Travis Barker's a joke. Who was it? Travis Porter? Who the hell was the gym class heroes nigga with the nose piercing?
Could soon pull yourself together, boy, reconstruct like Lego toys. These thoughts you have could soon destroy the progress you have made. It's pulling down like gravity, emotional brutality. Just know the clock is ticking and nothing stays the same. I'm back up off the floor, cause I know that I got more in myself around two.
Let's fucking go, Ren! Attaboy! He picks himself up off the floor because he knows he has so much more and he's ready for round two. Give me the fucking cake. Ren, you earned that one, my boy. You earned that one, my boy. It's always gonna, with Ren, and I'm gonna always harp on it, it's gonna be those themes. Those themes are gonna kill him when it comes to me. It's either gonna kill or make those, not literally, but I mean like me enjoying the song. It's gonna make or break because this is all I've always been asking for. This is, I guess, this is more of what I've been asking for. He's given it to me before. Pause. And maybe this is why y'all recommended this one, but it's just like, bro, I think Ren has a very powerful voice, right? I think that anybody who is able to be heard by millions of people, I'm from a place with 400,000 people in the city. Or no, like 300, 200,000 where I'm from, 400,000 in Omaha, right? So you're talking to two of these major cities in my state. Two, you can just, when you feel like it, you can be heard by that many people. And this song's good, right? So I'm gonna be a little friendlier. If you don't think out of the 1.25 million people who are subscribed to this man, that's not even counting people who just watch who aren't subscribed, but 1.23 million I can attest to. You don't think any of those people are vulnerable emotionally? You don't think any of those people, not one, is susceptible to information? You don't think any of those people who, like, would you walk into these suicide prevention rooms and start playing these songs? No, you wouldn't. But you could totally walk into one of those and play these. Because the truth of the matter is that's how it should be. And I'm not God and I can't tell you how to be, but I believe you should be giving hurt people hope. And medicine. And music can be both of those things. And I don't think you should be depriving them of hope, because the depravity of that would just drive them deeper and deeper into that shit. But he's doing great right here.
I got more in myself around two. In my boat without an oar, I still find my way to shore in this ocean blue. I know you feel it, I know you feel it, know you feel it, 'cause I can see it now. And now I'm back up off the floor, 'cause I know that I want more and I'm ready for you.
And I'm gonna be honest, I believe this is the realest Ren has ever been, you know, because I never believed he didn't go through shit, right? But I believe in order to just reach where he's at, success-wise, career-wise, when you hear him talk, when you hear the music, in order to even get there, there will be days, but you probably didn't spend a lot of that time laying in bed depressed. Not saying you weren't sad or depressed, but I just know how the YouTube algorithm works, and this guy drops like almost every Friday. The content, and look at how good the content, these visualizers, writing, recording, making these beats, editing, all of this shit he's doing. This, I believe, is more accurate of a depiction of the man's mental state. He's probably a guy who's depressed, but he's also a guy with a lot of resolve, and I would think some kind of testicular fortitude that pushed this nigga to be someone who might want to lay in bed depressed, but was still able to work and grind this shit out. And I believe that maybe he was telling himself, just pick yourself off the floor, pick yourself out of this bed, whether literally or metaphorically, pick yourself off this floor. You have more to offer the world. And voila. Because great people can deal with depression. So do we want to isolate them from, do we want to tell them like, nah, bro, y'all should still contribute to the world. Y'all might be some of the best motherfuckers we got. Y'all should, maybe your contributions to this world will bring you those positive feelings and affirmations you need. And then maybe after you get those, because I think every person gets those, once you've gotten so many positive comments on your YouTube channel, and then you start getting negative ones, you come to this realization, I can't be made or broken by these external sources, and happiness will always come internally. You can make me laugh on YouTube, you could piss me off momentarily, but an opinion of a nigga in your comment section or anybody doesn't actually matter in who I am. I actually believe that's Ren. I really do. I really do.
The floor, cause I know that I want more and I'm ready for you. You've unleashed a sleeping beast, a mythical, biblical creature, a demon that's breathing. You best call a priest, or exorcist. Venture this boy who is flexing his dark side. I can't find no peace. Belongs in asylums. No man is an island, so I'm a whole planet that speaks.
Nigga, no man is an island, so I'm a whole planet that speaks. You are, nigga, you the universe. Stars made by the same shit you is. Real shit. And I feel like in this verse, right, he's channeling all that sadness and all of that into aggression and rage, which then is channeled into his music, and you can hear it. Like, y'all don't know what you've been fucking with. Yeah, I've been sick in bed, they've been misdiagnosing me, but nigga, as soon as I am strong enough to hit the fucking studio, I will be a monster. I will be a giant. Nobody can stop this. Whether somebody likes the songs or doesn't like the songs, I am a force and I will be felt. That's what you are. That's who you are. Talking about, some idiot in my comments said, I don't think he thinks he's half a man. Yeah, you idiot. He said it in his song. He said it in his song. Now, maybe subconsciously you're like, yeah, I don't think he thinks that about himself. Because he doesn't. Because he thinks he's a beast. Because he thinks he can be. And you should fit fucking hip-hop. A lot of y'all niggas ain't in the culture. You wouldn't understand that. That's why niggas wear chains. Why niggas buy it. It's hip-hop. This is a culture that was created by people who felt like they weren't heard and they weren't seen. So now you gon' fucking hear us and you gon' see us. This is hip hop. Maybe in blues and bluegrass and folk music, y'all don't get down like that. And that's cool. It's totally fine. But if you're going to be in hip hop, my brother, embody the spirit, because this spirit is the spirit that allowed Pac to be Pac. That allowed Dre to be Dre. The spirit of hip hop is a great thing. And that's not the spirit of what the spirit is while the world, while the police, and while my enemies are trying to destroy me, I will make it regardless. That is hip hop. That is the culture I believed in. That is what I believe in. Motherfuckers want to talk about religions and faith. That's what I believe. You can't stop a force. Niggas standing in the fucking ocean with a spoon. You just can't do it, baby.
When lungs in asylums, no man is an island, so I'm the whole planet that speaks. That speaks of the pain that is drumming like rain on my brain and it's flooding the street.
So nail me to this cross now. Crucify me, Lord. How am I meant to pray? If my hands I lay you down, I build my very own effigy.
And he says, man, so nail me to the cross. And he's not saying he's Jesus. He's just saying it's an expression for like bearing the burden. You know what I mean? I'll take that on for all of us. I will. So that's the power. I always saw you like this. This song is how I saw you. Yeah, I thought based off of what you're talking about, you will be the voice or could be the voice or the voice of some, but a lot of people dealing with what you're fucking talking about. Are some of y'all too stupid to see that? Are some of y'all, or is it that when someone doesn't like the song, I cannot like the song and still see what he is. This guy can do this. I mean, not literally, but like, that nigga gave himself abs too, Ren. I don't think you got abs, but I don't want to find out, so you got it. But, what the fuck was I talking about? Something about that niggas, oh yeah. And that's what you take on. That's what you take on. The burden and the responsibilities of that. You want to be nailed to the cross. That's what you take on. So your words are powerful. And as soon as you understand that, your words can be used for creation or destruction. They're very powerful. The shit coming out of your mouth is powerful. Once you understand that kind of mentality and that vibration Queso vibrates on, you will understand everything I've always been saying. Because it stays constant. It stays constant. And I love reacting to Ren because Ren takes on a lot, which, you know, no one man should have to bear the burden of 1 million people. But when you heavily market and target towards one group of people, then, I mean, what did you expect, right? I just want us to hold things accountable. If LeBron James has a game and he scores 13 points, you can say it's not a good game. You have to say it's not a good game. He stunk the place up because it will show you what it means when he's great. If LeBron has 20 and I tell you it's not that good, that means that nigga got 50 points waiting for you later in the season. Do you understand me? So just ready for you. Just be ready for it.
To pray. If my hands I lay you down, I build my very own effigy that represents the pain in me.
And he said, how am I supposed to pray when my hands are nailed down? Right. Because, right, while he's bearing this cross and while he's taking on this responsibility and weight he feels he takes on, how am I to pray? This weight is heavy. It's a lot. And I'm sure it is heavy. And I'm sure as artists, you know, like as an artist, or as artists, multiple, the idea that the words I'm saying or the things like that are a very heavy burden to bear. Yeah, it's like it impacts people. Is any entertainer. that if I said something, if I kept saying we should smoke cigarettes, that 3-year-old kid who's watching my videos might grow up to smoke cigarettes. That's a lot. That is a lot to try to juggle with your brain and try to keep it real and that is a lot. But if you want to be great, what the fuck else you want to, what else are you going to do, bro? No great thing doesn't take a lot. No great thing isn't hard. No great thing doesn't come with struggle. But that was a very dope bar because it allows, and everything he's doing in the song so far has been good, but it allows more empathy towards the narrator. Like, yeah, okay, he is willing to bear this cross, but it's going to come with sacrifices upon him. He's going to have to feel the sacrifices of carrying this cross. That's what comes with it. It's real shit. And he builds his own eulogy and then burns it. It's a symbol, like, nah, nigga, I'm still here.
Vibrations move the speaker, music my Mona Lisa. I seek my refuge in a melody, fix me up my dealer. I breathe it like it's ether, I'll drink it by the liter. When half your life is spent with death, you do not fear the reaper. For the plight of humankind remains the same. The biggest war we...
And it's that strength. That is real strength. Like, you don't know what it means to not be scared to die until you're in a shootout. The first time, I hope none of you have to go through this, but the first time you are shooting a gun at somebody and or multiple people and they're shooting back at you will be the first time you realize whether you're willing to die or not. That's going to be some real shit. And maybe not. Maybe you might have another realization because there's other realizations, but that will be one of the times that you realize what you're made of. When you walk into, and I'm just talking based off Queso's wheelhouse. You know, I was never a fucking macaroni sculptor, so I can't make similes based off of macaroni sculpting. Anyways, you'll know what you're made of when you walk into this interrogation room and they tell you're facing 80 years in prison, right? 80 years in prison. And you sold to an undercover cop, so this is recorded. We got you, nigga. But if you can tell us where you got it from, maybe you do like 2. Those are the moments you're going to know what you're made of. You know, pressure. That's what I'm describing. So laying in bed, not knowing whether it's your deathbed or not. Whew. The strength it takes to eventually go, fuck it. If I die, I die. That's real strength. That man is a warrior. So then how could these things get you down? How could it, brother? You can't forget that. You can't forget that.
We ever waged was the war we wage upon our own brains. A story as old as time. Duality dwells inside our thoughts while we yin-yang.
Does he say a story as old as time a lot?
A story as old as time. Duality dwells inside our thoughts while we yin-yang. We will hang on the noose with no support. I'm back up off the floor, cause I know that I got more in myself around too. In my boat without an oar, I still find my way to shore in this ocean.
Because in that, he's not talking about self-deletion. He's talking about how the biggest enemy you're gonna ever have is gonna be yourself. That is your biggest opponent. It's going to be the only person who tells you you can't do something every time you're going to do it because nobody else is there all the time, right? That is going to be your biggest op, or it could be your best friend. If the same voice in your head that tells you can't do it turns into a voice telling you you can and you will, you become your best friend. But if you don't become your best friend, yourself will actively be trying to hinder, kill, and destroy you. That's the noose. It's a metaphor.
I know you feel it. I know you feel it. Know you feel it. Cause I can see it now. And now I'm back up off the floor. Cause I know that I got more. And I'm ready for you.
10 out of 10. Certified vibe check. Here comes another reaction by me right here. Bing, music video by me right there. Bow, click on it. Show me some love. You watch this video as long as you didn't hit that thumbs up button, you're a hoe, and your mama a hoe. And everybody loves their mama, so hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. KBD family, love y'all. Salute. I'm gone.